This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Dogs will kick this deep and get us going. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So Alabama's offense is up first today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can. Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Throwing off play action. Nice grab. It's Miller. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Caught by the receiver. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
That's a fly to the wideout. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. 15-yard penalty benefiting the offense. QB decides to keep it here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quick pass. The catch is made. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Back to throw again. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. He got it. The field goal's good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Bulldogs offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these 2 wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these 2 to see who ends up stepping up and playing better. You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Dropping back, it's Stockton. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The pass rush closing in. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
A real shot here to answer that opening drive score with one of your own, but the sack here on 3rd down now really hurts your momentum. What decision do you come up with here on 4th down after giving up that sack?
The Bulldogs will bring their punt team on the field now.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? That's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Cuevas. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Back to pass. It's Simpson. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far.
Georgia, 0.
They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Now they're running on the toss. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
second down here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's complete. Little shovel pass. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Can he make it to the marker? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The pocket breaking down. On the run, he'll let it go. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Now here he goes. Inside the 10. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
2nd down and goal. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT gives him a 7-6 lead. to scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. To throw, it's Simpson. Makes the catch. It's Portman. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Contact as he threw it. Oh, what a grab! They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The completion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Caught over the middle. It's Miller. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. So it's 1st down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Offense on the field to take over. And the quarterback keeps it here. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Second down after that previous play. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. On the run here, lets it go. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the bat, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
We go with a direct snap. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside. There's just no room out there.
Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Designed quarterback run. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. The offense will go for here on fourth down and 3. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And that will give them the lead now.
Number 1 with the grab and the score.
So they'll bring in the jumbo formation as they try for the two-point conversion. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And they've got him.
Well, the defense wasn't able to keep these guys out of the end zone for that touchdown, but a good job of bouncing back with a short memory and making that stop and keeping that two-point conversion out.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Handing off on the draw play. Oh, look at the quick cut. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
First down here for this offense. The back's got it. That run moves the ball across the 35.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? He's past the marker and still going.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the first down and a new set of downs.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this 3rd quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. The shotgun handoff here. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Quarterback keeps the football. Gets the first and still running.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. He does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the running back takes the handoff. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Using his legs, it's Frazier. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, they're getting closer and closer to that goal line, and now here we are, 4th down. At this point in the game, you got to think they're going to be aggressive and try to get the 6 points. Let's see what they do.
So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Touchdown, Dogs. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Great job here by this quarterback on this read. I thought he might try to get the ball to the receivers. Instead, he sees the matchup that he wants, finds that big tight end, and they get the go-ahead score here late in the game.
Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a 2-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. They'll try to run this one in. And he will not get there. The defense stops him, and so the lead is still 1.
That keeps the score. Georgia, 13, Alabama.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive for the 18. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. As the first down is still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. To throw, it's Simpson. Grab down the middle, it's Miller. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle, it's Miller. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle, it's Williams.
Well, this quarterback right now is throwing in sync. That's 3 throws on this drive to start things off. 3 completions and a nice gain there.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quick throw, testing the middle. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Snags a quick throw. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Well, this is why you get the ball out there to your playmakers, not just catching the pass, but also being prepared to do something with the football once you have it in your hands, and he shows he's got that ability here.
And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. He's 2 for 2 so far. This one, the most important, to take the lead in the final seconds. He missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, still losing by that single point.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Now, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated it.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.